everyone, what's the story? It's Ever here. Okay, so yesterday, well, I'm actually filming straight after I recorded that video, but I did a video called Teacher Made His class shave her armpits, or something along those lines. I'm sorry if you can hear a beeping, but for some reason, whenever I move, I think I've got the sensitivity set on my camera at the back here. So it's just kind of like beeping, so I'm sorry if you hear a beeping ever so often. But it made me think about some teachers I had when I was in school. And I know I did a video, going to be about 2 years ago now, called Remembering Mr. Packwood. He was one of the best teachers I ever had. But I'm not going to name this teacher. But I had this teacher at primary school, and it's the second video I've done about primary school. What's going on? But I had this teacher in primary school. I'm not going to name her. People who see this video who went to my primary school might know what I'm talking about. I don't know. But I had this teacher, and she was so strict. Obviously before we knew I was autistic, sorry, before I just had dyslexia, and even if I was only diagnosed as being dyslexic when I was 9, and when I was in this teacher's class, she would pick up on a lot of the things that I did. Like, this one day I always remember she made me stand up and write my last name on the blackboard, and for some reason, I don't know why, but I just couldn't do it. I think because I felt a little bit afraid of her. But I got up and I spelt my name wrong, and she went berserk. She kind of slammed back blackboard and she was like, "Ah, you stupid child. That is not how you spell your last name. What is your last..." I think I put ship instead of sharp. And she was like, "That is not how you spell sharp. That is ship. Do it again." So I did it again, and I spelled something else. And she's like, "No, that is not sharp." And she made me stand in front of the class going, "Are you an idiot child? Are you stupid child? Are you daft child?" And like that. And she was kind of like, she went on, and then there was other times like she would do things like that. And I remember this one parents' evening, my mum came in, and every parents' evening my mum had always gone in, and our teachers always said, "Ever tries really hard, but we just can't get her to focus, we just can't get her to settle, we can't get her to do this," and she was like, "Oh, Ever's lazy, she doesn't want to learn, she doesn't want to do anything, she's stupid, she's never going to amount to anything in her life, she's never going to do that, she just does not want to learn, she'll get up and she'll go look out the window, she's just lazy." And like this, so my mum came out thinking that was true. And my mum railroaded me. I'm just like, but that's not... I tried to explain that wasn't what it was like, and my mum obviously believing an adult, listening to a teacher, someone in authority. My mum believed them. Until there was a couple of other incidents, and this one day, I was in Brownies when I was a kid, and there was this one day, there was what we used to call them May Day walks, but Brownies used to walk in a different church, and what school used to walk in, and there were two different completely churches. I think one was CV, one was Roman Catholic. And this one day we was in, and this teacher goes, "Okay, people who are walking in the May Day parade, put your hands up. I expect to see everybody's hand up." No, I wasn't walking in the brownies, and I decided I wasn't going to walk with the school because one of my uncles was going to Australia and he was going for a long time, so we didn't know when he'll be back, when we'll be able to see him again. So my mum and dad said they'll take me to the airport to see him off, which was fair enough. So my mum and dad sorted that out, and my teacher goes, I expect to see everybody hand up, which I didn't put my hand up. And she's like, why have you not got your hand up ever? I said, because I'm not walking. I can't come. And she was like, yes you can. I'm like, no. Because I hope you're not thinking about walking with brownies, because your school is more important than brownies. You will be walking with us on Sunday, no exceptions. Get your hand up. And I was just like, no, I'm not walking. And she was like, well, why? So I explained to her, that's not a good reason. I expect to see your mother. So I went out at home time, towards the tears, said to my mum, this teacher wanted to see her. So my mum came in, and this teacher goes, your Heather's been telling lies. My mum's like, what do you mean? She goes, apparently, she is not walking on Sunday with us. She's walking with her brownies, but according to her, she's going to see her uncle off. And my mum goes, yes, that's right. And the teacher was like, what? Goes, yeah, I've arranged it with the headmaster, deputy headmaster, that Eva's not walking on Sunday. She's going to see her uncle off. So she's not walking with brownies. No, she's not even walking with the brownies. And she said, oh, fine, okay then. Never apologised, never said, oh, sorry to my mum. Oh, okay, bye. That was it. And then another time, I was really, really ill. When I was a kid, I used to get these viruses quite a lot. And I think I still do get them now, but not as bad. And I must say, this bit is pretty disgusting. But there was this one day, we had maths, and she came out to talk to Mr. Patwood, actually. And we was there. And I started to feel ill, started to feel sick. So I went out, and Mr. Patwood goes, what's up, Eva? I'm like, I don't feel so well, I need to go out. I need to go home. And this other teacher's like, no you don't, get back into class. I'm like, no, I need to go home. I really do not feel well. Oh, get back in class, you're just being silly, get back in. No, I really need to go home. I don't feel well. Will you get back into class now? You're only doing this because you don't want to do maths. And she started railroading me. And Miss Patwood said the colour started draining out of me. Like, this is what he told my mum. And I ended up throwing up in front of her. Because, one, she wouldn't let me go to the toilet to be sick. And two, she wouldn't listen to me when I said I needed to go home. And Mr. Patwood, to his credit, turned around and said, maybe next time you'll listen to her. So yeah, that was my experience with a bad teacher. I've not named her. Probably, if anybody sees this, I get in trouble for naming Mr. Patwood, but like I said, Mr. Patwood was a good teacher. And I've not actually named the school of a teacher, so, because he did work at a couple of the schools, so the only people who know me will know where I knew him from. But yeah, that was, after just reading that and watching that video, it just reminded me, and I just wanted to do my own story time, my own talk about that. After saying I wanted to try something different, I've just done talking videos. But for now, I'm going to say Louis Rock's not like jelly tots, and I keep it moving weird. Bye!